Off the recent CS2 update, we've seen some really strange price action. A lot of skins absolutely crashed in price because the update's really buggy, but some skins, like Deagles, which I'll show you guys, have done really well. Over the past 24 hours, we're seeing some double-digit returns across them. Some of them are down for some reason, but most of them are up, especially the cheap ones. So why exactly did this happen? Well, today let's cover it, and let me start by showing you guys the new animation. The pull-out animation goes kind of crazy. It looks pretty sick, and it's going to cause some more desirability for Deagles, and they changed the bayonet as well, obviously. I would like to show you guys the rest of the knives, but it's so buggy right now that when I try to show you guys another knife, it just gives that animation to my normal knife. Like, look at the Talon. Look at that. It's just, it's it's so horrible right now.
This video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. If you've been looking to trade out your old boring skins for new ones, SkinsMonkey is the place. By clicking the link in the description, you'll get a 35% deposit bonus when depositing with cash and crypto, and up to a free $5 bonus on your first trade. So be sure to click that link. SkinsMonkey also has the freebies tab where they run 24/7 giveaways that are completely free to join with crazy skins. And if you're looking to actually get your hands on some good skins, SkinsMonkey is the quickest way to do it. So be sure to get that free $5 and 35% deposit bonus now, trading your CSGO skins with that link at the top of the description.
But the good news is a lot of knives, well maybe not a lot, a couple knives like the Talon have had really good animation changes as well. The Karambits got kind of wrecked. The Butterfly knife as well got kind of wrecked, but you can see a lot of Talon skins have just absolutely blown up in price as well. Now, what can we compare this to? Well, one thing I want to compare it to is when the Bowie knife got, I don't know what you want to say, buffed, I guess. And you could see the left hand, because previously it was just you could see the right hand and just the knife. It was really weird looking. Now you could see the left hand. This update was about a year ago. And when this happened, hello, Bowie knife. This update actually happened on June 11th, June 10th, depending on the time zone. And you could see very temporarily we saw a massive increase in price, and then they kind of just came back down to normal levels. So are we going to see that happen again, or is it going to be something different? Another thing I want to compare this to is when the M4A1S got buffed. Now, this is a little bit of a stretch, I would say. How do I want to look this up? Because when the M4A1S got buffed, obviously it means a lot more people are going to be using the weapon, so those prices are going to be increased, but you could tangibly see, I believe it was here when it got buffed, and then since then it's just been up and up and up. Obviously the Prince Stream is a good skin in a good case as well that has gone up in price, but things really started taking off when it initially got buffed. So are we going to see the same thing with Deagles and stuff like that right now because they got a better animation? I would say for the Deagle, it's going to be kind of rough. I mean, sure, the new animation is great, sure all the prices have increased right now, but I don't know if it's going to be up only for the foreseeable future because it's simply a Deagle. Now, for knives, I think we could see a lot more demand. For example, the Talon knife. I don't even know if these are in good cases. Let me check. Let me actually show you guys a new animation first. So, it just looks a little better. It's kind of like the Karambits, except just good. It looked kind of wonky before, but it looks a lot better now. I think it looks good. I don't know if I want to say it's better than the Karambit, but it is still just a really good animation. Now, let me check what case is this thing in. Talon Fade is in these two cases, and the Horizon case, I'm pretty sure, is still a drop in the game. So I wouldn't invest in a Talon knife if it's still in the game, simply put, because, I mean, I don't like investing in skins that are still in the game. There's too many of them coming into supply, not enough demand to typically keep it up, but I do think based off this update, if Valve doesn't change anything, which I don't think they will, I think they're only going to change the broken knives, like the Butterfly knife, and fix them. But with the Talon, I think we could see a lot more demand coming to the Talon off of this update. We could check the Talon Doppler as well. I'm very unprepared because I don't remember what cases these things were actually in. These are in the Prisma cases. So if I were to buy a Talon right now, I'd buy something like this because it's in the Prisma cases. They're expensive, they're not drops in the game anymore, and they should have more demand in the future because the animation looks a lot better. I mean, the Talon's a sick knife. It's like the budget Karambit, and the only reason it wasn't a Karambit was because the animation wasn't as good. Now, if you think it looks a lot better, and I sure do, I think it's going to be worth holding on to Talons for the foreseeable future. I mean, $1,500 or so, yeah, $1,500 or so for a Talon Doppler is not that crazy compared to the rest of the market right now. I wouldn't be buying sapphires just yet until they get buffed, but who knows if that's ever going to happen. But like, this price is not that crazy, especially since this thing probably, yeah, it's not even at all-time highs right now. And since it's got a new animation, it's held up at this level pretty well. I'd say it's fine to be buying something like that. Same goes with bayonets, but even with the new animation, I think bayonets, for whatever reason, people just don't like them. They've pretty much underperformed the rest of the market for a very long time. I've got a bayonet Doppler, but I mean, I'm not going to sell it, but would I be rushing to buy something like this? Not really. I don't think bayonets have a ton of demand compared to other knives, but talons, I think, do. Now, on the other hand, we've got stuff like butterfly knives that just got quote-unquote nerfed. I wouldn't really say they got nerfed. Let me show you guys the animation. It's just, like, you could see it here. It's just really buggy. It literally goes through your whole hand. It looks horrific. It switches back and forth. It clearly was just not tested by Valve. They said they're going to fix these animations up, I believe, in the update as well, and either way, they're going to just fix these eventually. Butterfly knives crashing in price off of this is just stupid. It's going to get fixed. They're not going to leave it like this in the game forever. People just like to panic when something like this happens. We've seen all the butterfly knives go red. And let me just tell you guys, which skin do I want to look at here? Of course, the Phase 4 is up somehow. We'll look at the Butterfly Fade. Most liquid skin in the game, pretty much. And, I mean, if you could get a buy at like 4,100, I think it'd be great. I think, honestly, they're going to get bought up pretty quickly. But if you're looking at charts like this, if you could get a buy somewhere down here, or like, yeah, 3,800, like 4 grand, it's fine. And all of the charts pretty much look like this. Butterfly knives are still good. They're still going to be the most demanded knife. Whenever this animation gets fixed, the price will jump back up. That's just how this is. If you want to panic sell off this and be stupid, you can. Now is not the time to panic sell a knife when they release a stupid update like this and things temporarily get wrecked. We saw something like that actually happen before in CS2 with Dopplers when they made the Dopplers really weird. I believe they like destroyed Phase 2s if I remember correctly, and you could definitely see it on this chart. It's like a one-day massive drop. It's right here. So I remember this happening distinctly. At the beginning of CS2, they made Phase 2 Dopplers really bad for one day, and people thought it was over. They dropped $1,200, and then they just bounced right back. So I think that same exact thing is going to happen when we see these butterfly knife animations get fixed, whether that's today, whether it's in a few weeks or a few months. Honestly, if it takes longer, it'd be better. But if you could buy butterfly knives at a good price and you've been looking to buy one, I think now's the time, because you've got a few butterfly knife holders just panic selling off this update that kind of messed up their animation. So there's a lot of other skins, obviously. Wow, okay. Obviously, pretty much all of the animations got changed, so I don't think we're going to see, you know, every single skin blow up in price. I think AKs and a lot of M4s are actually down in price, which I find really weird, but there's not too much to cover beyond that. Just the knives that got buffed, I think are pretty good, and, you know, Talon, not really the bayonet, but Talon, Deagles, I think are good. And if you could buy the butterfly knives on the dip and you got the budget for it, I think that's a good option as well. Check out the sponsor with that link at the top of the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.